The thing is, like, I'm hitting, like, that level of, like, fatigue for the game, but I'm not angry. It's just more like I'm disappointed, realistically. Like, I'm disappointed in myself. I'm also just kind of, like, disappointed about how this game doesn't feel fun right now because of how this is going. Like, this battle, I remember being fun at some points, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just tired. The other thing I don't like is how every time I come in here, these pots are empty and my supplies are dwindling with each attempt. To the point where I'm eventually just gonna have to leave the dungeon as a whole.
They're empty again.
But I don't know, what's everyone else's thoughts on this? Because I'm willing to admit I'm probably wrong.
It's been too long. I can't remember. I probably had a hard time shooting them through the painting because the joystick was just bad.
Well,
I
so
mean, they're
my issue is I'm using the C stick on the GameCube, which does not work the same as the C buttons did on the Nintendo 64.
Yeah,
Like, it reads false inputs on it, unfortunately.
I can't even. I thought to. Didn't you press the button to arm the bow and arrow, and then you use the joystick to like look around?
Okay.
Was that what you did? I can't remember. But anyways, like there's no acceleration on the input. It's not like when you walk, you press the stick forward a little bit and you walk, and you press it forward all the way, and you run. If you tap the stick a little bit, Link looks to the side at full speed, and he does the same thing even if you tilt the he goes the same speed even if you tilt the stick over all the way. There's no in between. Don't get close to the edges, then the camera freaks out.
Well, I mean, if I get too close to him, then he just gets a free hit on me.
Yeah,
See?
then hold your ground.
God.
He'll back off.
He does not back off.
See, he backed off.
Okay, but he got in the air finally. Oh, I hate that timing. That's so much quicker the second time around.
Yep, it gets harder. Get out, hey, go! Kill him! Screw him up!
I'm trying.
Cutscene immunity! Cutscene immunity!
Ah.
Now what you don't know is that there's a bunch of counters in the background that make sure you suffer enough just to mess with the screen, just to mess with the speedrunners.
Well, I mean, the speedrunners are able to do it in one try, so...
That would actually be really evil. You have to die to him 3 times before it lets you progress.
I'm on my 4th death, if I remember right.
I'm just as a general game design principle, that would be evil.
That would be pretty messed up, honestly. I'm not bothering with the pots at this point. I'm just going to reset the game if I need to have more arrows.
Yeah, and stop saving every time you open up the menu, because you're just saving the fact that you have fewer arrows.
That's exactly why I didn't save this last time. What? I guess I have to get into the center of the room, and now I can... There we are. Is he? There he is. Please pull out the arrow, hit his ass. There we go. Now I gotta find Glowy Head.
Yeah. The only way I ever used the arrows was with Z targeting, except for this fight, of course, because it was just the worst. Like, playing a modern FPS with the aim sensitivity turned up all the way.
Okay, well, there we go.
Wow, he did.
That timing was awful. Oh.
No, stay away from the edges.
Look, Andrew. Do you think I want to be on the edge?
You have to hold your ground.
That's where I
am
live.
Trying my best, but I'm hanging on by the edge of the seat. I can only do so much. Look, I tried to buy the ticket for the whole seat, but they only gave me enough for the edge.
You don't have to
okay?
move around. Just let him move around you. That was button mashing.
Yeah, because I'm very much frustrated and done with this battle. I stopped having fun 3 attempts ago. I've not been having fun now for like 10 minutes. No, I don't want to save. I'm not saying you have to have fun all the time, but there comes a point where, you know, it just is frustrating now.
Yeah.
And,
yeah.
like, I only have so much time in my life.
What? You don't have all the time in the world for Nintendo?
Yeah, oh, cool. That one, they only gave me 1 heart this time. Wow. Truly, fuck you too, Forest Temple.
Like, you can design a cryptographic system that you can't crack, but you can't design one that no one can crack. You can design a game that you can beat, but you can't design a game that everyone
Alright,
can
yeah,
beat.
nothing in there as well. Awesome. Alright, cool. Moving off my life.
Yeah, so all the playtesters just did the exact same thing, and apparently we don't have to make any changes to the game. It's perfect.
Yep.
It was just the same clone of Todd, so
That sounds like if you have an issue, that sounds like that's a you problem. You not on our perfect, beautiful, perfect game. Beautiful, perfect boy.
Yeah. Let's see here. Where is
Special,
he?
special boy.
Alright, there he is.
unless they've done something to like, unless it's like a Kojima design choice where, okay, you have to do all the base management, and it's tedious and awful, because he was having to do a bunch of paperwork that was tedious and awful, so now you suffer too. Unless it's like
that. Would just be mean.
Well, you know, that's Kojima
I go
game
through
design.
a lot of paperwork myself, but that doesn't mean I want to like make my players go through paperwork.
Paperwork. Paperwork simulator. Wait,
Look,
there is a paperwork simulating game called Papers, Please.
Yeah, Papers, Please does exist. I was going to say that.
Yeah.
That's harrowing. That game is oof.
Yeah.
I got through like 2 days.
Like, there's a purpose for it. Like,
right.
I know.
Oh, cool.
I'm
dead.
But see, I prefer to call it a paperwork simulator.
Alright, so if I die here, I'm going to just reset because I'm only going to have 3 arrows, and the game's not going to give me any more resources, so... Cool. Fuck you. The camera, the lack of resources, the fact that this is my 6th attempt, I'm kind of done with this entire game at the moment. Alright. You ready to play tennis, you bastard? Alright, well, time to hit the reset button.
Oh my god, they got a 20-minute playable demo.
Yeah! Of a Zelda game that I like more than this one.
This one... Oh, not this one. Majora's Mask would occasionally crash when I was playing it on the GameCube. However, once I did get the GameCube version, I only ever played it because the frame rate was the frame rate wouldn't just like plummet to nothing.
It gave me 0 hearts this time. That's awesome. Love you, game.
Was it the Goron Temple where the frame rate just dips and the game is so slow?
That actually wouldn't surprise me, I think, because like I remember the Goron Temple being a special kind of hell. Alright.
I do remember the Goron Temple sucking. Oh.
There we go. I'm saving because at least I've got 5 HP and 30 arrows, finally.
Sucking those special rocks, which are the only thing the Gorons can eat.
Back it down, Sam.
What?
Otherwise, Alan's gonna have to, like, mute more conversation.
Okay, well, I
Look,
did. I did censor myself.
Yeah, Sam didn't say anything too bad or anything like that. It just,
your tone of voice and the words "special rocks" and sucking special rocks.
So that was worse than when I was saying balls.
Yeah, I know. Like that's the thing that I was pointing out myself. It's just like he did say balls beforehand, so like, yeah.
I'm just talking about the special, like where they bomb rocks. They have a very specific diet where they can only eat one type of rock.
Yeah, not even bomb rocks. They're just some type of rock.
Gorons are the pandas of the Legend of Zelda world.
No, they could eat any rocks, but
honestly,
they became gourmets, and then they couldn't stand other rocks, so their whole civilization was starving to death.
They got addicted to crack.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, it was. The game uses the word gourmet. I think I can't remember. I guess I could rewatch the let's play.
Oh my god,
he just like spawned it right on top of me.
That's how I understand. That's how I understand what happens in one of the newer games.
Nope, you have to hit it faster.
Andrew, your sass is not appreciated right now.
I'm sorry.
Andrew, you have to be a better friend.
Stop backing up.
Patronize him differently.
I'm trying not to, but genuinely, like, whenever he casts that, it just immediately fucks me up, so... Oh. Oh, okay, he's down again. I'm trying to give myself some space. Oh, come on! You shouldn't hit it more than 3 times. Oh, this game's the worst. Alright, time to reset it this way, since this is the only way I can get resources to a point where I can actually, have a chance. It's bad that you have to reset to get more supplies. That those pots just seem to refuse otherwise unless I reset it.
I was thinking, like, did a random number generator break in the code? Like, did that happen?
Maybe, but resetting fixed it, it seems.
Oh yeah, that way to generate random numbers, they were like using a MIPS specific feature, and so they just didn't bother porting it to PowerPC, so yeah, you suffer.
Man.
I mean, I just said stuff.
So those were perfectly intelligible things, yes. I mean, I understood.
It gave you arrows that time. I mean, I've dealt with that in programming where, like, someone did something a specific way that is completely unworkable on literally any other system. Like, oh, okay, good. Hey,
basically,
save.
once I get like, once I hit full HP, like I'm gonna save and just reset from then on. There we go. The only way I can have a better run for this is if I had a fairy as well, and I know they're not going to give me one of those.
You could get the bottle
with
ready.
The RNG. What now?
You could get the bottle ready.
I guess I could.
Because otherwise you'd panic and then not get the fairy.
No,
because I would.
I was able to catch the fairy last time that appeared out of nowhere.
I usually panic.
Actually, I want the bow out.
That sounds like a you problem.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, that came off grill that didn't need to be.
That I say that to people all the time.
Yeah.
That sounds like a me problem now.
You're right. I didn't mean to berate you prematurely.
Here, you get your butt back in there. That's not him. There he is. I'm ready for you and your tennis shenanigans. That was a poor serve.
If only you had the insect catching nets.
Yeah, when you hit it with the tip of the Master Sword, it flies off.
Oh, frick.
I mean, it's not worth trying, but I think you can also hit it with the bottle.
I know you can. I know, like, some people
That
have
sounds
done, like
the timing would be even worse.
Dang it. There we go, finally.
Jeez.
That's right.
The timing's just really rough
Get
on those.
wrecked. Get Shrek, son.
He gets electrocuted because he's throwing around lightning.
Hey kid, you did quite
and then
well.
he burns
Looks like
alive
you might be
to
some
death.
slight skill. But you have defeated only my phantom. When you fight the real me, it won't be so easy. Anyway, somebody else want to begin? No? Cool. Yay!
Hey, bitches. Hey, bitches.
I'm allowing you to proceed and grow stronger because
No, that's not a
I think that little of
I
you.
am not
That's
owned.
a dead
I
and
am not owned.
He can't be hot.
He's, what is he, Matthew Mersker?
Look, I only got so many voices, okay?
Yeah.
Just make random sounds. Perfect Ganondorf sound.
I've already done a character like that.
You could do it again.
Yeah. There's a lot of work. I had to keep on coming up with sounds.
Hey,
oh my god.
Me. Sorry.
Oh my god. The flash animation of this? Oh, it was so funny.
Thank you.
This scene.
Because of you, I can awaken as a sage. I am Saria, the sage of the Forest Temple. I always believed that you would come. Oh, because I know you. Nah. You don't have to explain it to me. I understand ghosting someone for 7 years. Also, it's destiny that you and I can't live in the same world. I'm Gucci and you're Prada.
I went to college in the meantime.
I got my associates in fashion.
All right. And I majored in communication.
You know what? You're right. I did major in communications. I am going to use that degree to help me so much in my stage role. Now, please take this medallion. I do love the other Zelda games, though, where Link's allowed to be more goofy. Because, like, that's the reason why I love Wind Waker the most. Is just like he's put in a barrel to be shot out of a cannon, and like in the more goofy games, you would have like the first medallion hit Link in the face or something instead.
Yeah.
Oh, the animation, the video I'm thinking of, video I'm thinking of is The Real Legend by Grand Falloon on Newgrounds.
Ah.
Like, you beat
Would you look at that?
Phantom Ganon, and
Link
you go to the
immediately
Temple of
steps on
Time.
it.
Pulls it out like a weed.
Yeah.
It is a weed.
Chop. Hi there, I'm the Jenkins sprint out! Because of you and Sorry broke the curse on the forest temple, I can grow and flourish! Thanks a lot! Do you like skibbity toilet?
No! Flush this tree back down!
No!
Hey, have you seen your old friends? None of them recognized you in your grown-up body, did they? Did they? That's because the Kokiri never grow up, even after 7 years. They're still kids! You must be wondering why only you have grown up! I'm doing like a Hootie voice. Okay. Well, as you might have already guessed, you're not a Kokiri! You're actually a Helene! Your life is a lie, Link! Your life is a lie!
I was just gonna say, give a hoot, don't pollute.
You have no parents! I'm happy to finally reveal a secret to you!
You're adopted.
You're an orphan!
Actually, you know something that's really messed up? They have like a manga of like the Zelda stuff.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, if you want, you can read this.
Some time ago, before the King of Hyrule unified, one day to escape from the fires of the war, a Hylian mother and her baby boy entered this forbidden forest. The mother was gravely injured. Her only choice is to trust the child to the Dugu tree, the guardian spirit of the forest. The Dugu tree could sense that it was a child of destiny whose fate would affect the entire world, so she took him into the forest. Then he ate the mother's corpse. The baby was raised as a Kokiri, and now finally the day of destiny has come. Actually, if you go run back, you can see her skeleton within the roots. You are Hylian, and your mother is dead, and we're always bound to leave this forest. And now you have learned your own destiny, so you must know what you must do. That's right! You must save the land of Hyrule and find your father!
Wait, I have a dad?
No, Lepu! Break the curses on all of the temples and return peace to Hyrule! What if Ganon was his dad? What if in this incarnation, Ganon was his dad? How fucked would that be?
Well, I know that it can't be because, like, I think Ganon's in his, like, early 20s when you meet him. Like, he's supposed to be a young adult when you first meet him.
He could have, like, a 15-year-old baby. What if he's, like, 27, and you're, like, you're 7?
I could see that, but, well, the thing is, Link is supposed to be, like, 10 at the start of the first game. Or the start of
Oh yeah, you're right. He's 10. I'm sorry. I was thinking it was 7. It was 7 years difference. Never mind.
It is a 7 years difference, so that's why he turns 17 the next part.
Yeah. You're right. You're right. So what were you saying about the manga? Because I know the manga gets like crazy. Cuckoo
Yeah,
bananas.
I was just gonna point out, like, it turns out there's a curse upon the Kokiri forest, and it's like kind of talked about in the manga because Mom didn't enter in gravely wounded; she just entered in looking for a place to hide during a war.
Yeah.
And because you're a child of destiny and all, you know, like you were protected, but she gets turned into a damn tree.
Yeah. Like you do. Ain't that just the way?
Mm-hmm.
Happens to the best of us.
Yep. TF. Tree. Oh no! Tree F fiction.
Oh no.
Hey, there's a movie that's all about that. It's called Oblivion? No, not Oblivion. Annihilation. Yeah, Annihilation.
Annihilation. Wait, sorry, I was gonna say The Giving Tree. It's giving.
Well, you know what? I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go ahead and save here and call this here for the night, and we can pick up more later. We'll aim for the Fire Temple next time.
Sounds good.
Say goodbye.
Bye, everyone.
Goodbye.